Hey, honey, I'm just on my way home and wanted to know if I should pick something up to take to the family dinner. I don't know your sister super well, so what kind of champagne would she like as a celebration of her engagement?
Aw, you're so sweet, honey. Honestly, it's probably fine. I'm sure that just being there will be enough.
Really? Are you sure? I want to make a good first impression on them. I've only briefly met your family like twice in the 2 years we've been dating.
Have we actually been dating for 2 years?
Yes, isn't it wonderful?
It's crazy. I guess time flies when you're having fun.
And boy, are we having fun, lol.
Anyways, I'm sure, babe, you'll be just fine on your own.
Nope, I can't. I'll stop by my favorite wine cellar and pick up something special.
Wait, no.
What? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. It's just that, okay, I was planning on having this talk with you when you got home.
Talk? You're kind of scaring me, honey.
It's nothing too serious. Just, could we maybe not tell my family how rich you are?
What?
It has nothing to do with you, like at all. You know I don't care about money and I've only ever loved you for you. But my family, on the other hand, are a bit weird.
Weird?
Yeah, with money.
Your family is weird with money? How so?
Well, I guess they kind of go crazy at the thought of a lot of money. I think it's because they didn't have much growing up. And I don't know. Sorry, this sounds crazy, doesn't it?
No, not at all. I'm intrigued by what you mean.
Well, when we were kids, my mom lived paycheck to paycheck. A lot of families did after the recession. Anyways, my mother did her best, but it just seemed like we were constantly struggling. I think this kind of made my mother money obsessed a bit, as well as my sister. I'm kind of the opposite in that I don't really care about having tons of money, just as long as I'm comfortable. But yeah, I don't know how they'd react to finding out you're a millionaire.
Wow, okay. Thank you for telling me. How come it's taken you this long to tell me this?
I don't know. I guess I wanted to put it off for as long as I could. But I can't anymore. Not with us having to go to my sister's engagement dinner.
And the fact that we've been dating for 2 years.
Exactly.
I'm sure they'll be fine, honey. I'm happy you've told me, but I'm certain everything will be fine.
How can you be sure?
Well, having been one of the youngest millionaires in the country, and even more wealthy a decade later, has done some weird things to people around me. I'm sure that however your family reacts, it'll all be fine. I can handle it.
Okay, but maybe we could hold off on it. Just for a while more. I like everything as it is right now.
You mean having a super hot, mysterious boyfriend?
No. I just like not having to deal with the craziness of my family.
Okay, deal. But we'll have to tell them eventually. You know that, right?
Yeah?
Okay. Well, I'll still bring some champagne.
Wait, not any of your usual brands.
Why not? It's not like I'm giving them a card saying, I have a lot of money.
Yeah, but you're still purchasing an expensive bottle of champagne. Regular people kind of champagne.
Regular people kind of champagne?
You know, nothing too pricey.
So, like a couple of $100?
No, like 75 max.
Do they make bottles of champagne that cheap?
I think being wealthy as long as you have has skewed your perception of alcohol pricing.
You're probably right. Okay, I'll go somewhere regular and won't spend over $100.
Great. Thank you, honey, for being so understanding.
Absolutely, babe. I love you and will see you in 30.
I love you too. And see you at 30. Hi, Mom. I just wanted to see if there was anything that Mason and I could do. How is Hannah? How is she handling everything? How do you expect, dear? She's gutted. Yeah, I know. I just feel so useless. I mean, how could Owen do that to her? That's beyond me. Leaving her alone at her own engagement dinner and then breaking up with her over text? It's absolutely abysmal. Exactly. I can't believe it. And we were all having such a nice evening, too. I was really excited for them, but I guess they have been having problems for a while. Nonsense. But Hannah told me they were. Hannah is in a delicate state right now. She's just had her heart broken. Now imagine if Mason had done the same to you. You would undoubtedly blame yourself as well, wouldn't you? I suppose so. Gosh, I just feel so bad for her. I know, dear, I do as well. This new generation of hooking up and flash romance is to blame, I'm sure of it. It probably is. But it seems like Mason is a fine young man. He seemed head over heels in love with you. Have you two thought about marriage? Oh, you think so? And yes, we've talked about it. It's definitely in the cards for us. I mean, we both love each other deeply and make a really good team. We support each other 100%. It's fantastic. That's lovely, dear. He seemed very nice when we spoke. It's crazy that you've been together for 2 years now and we haven't been able to properly meet him and sit down and talk. I don't even know what he does for work. What does he do for work? Oh, he's in tech. Tech, like Google or something? Something like that. Does he make enough money? Enough money? Well, what do you mean by that? Oh, nothing bad. I mean, it's not like I didn't notice he bought a fairly cheap bottle of champagne to the party. Oh, right. Well, we thought Hannah would like it. That was telling enough. What do you mean? Okay, since it's clearly not sinking in yet. You know I love you, right, dear? Yes, of course, and I love you too, Mom. Well, are you sure you want to be with someone who can't buy the best? What? You know how hard I had to work to put food on the table. I don't want that for you or Hannah. That's why I was excited about Hannah and Owen. Owen makes around $120,000 per year. Isn't that just wonderful? Yes, I suppose so. But Mom, you know me. I've never really cared about material things. Isn't it enough that we both love and care for one another deeply? No, it isn't. Excuse me? I've long discovered that the only way to provide for my daughters is to make sure they marry rich. What? Your sister lost out on her chance. Don't make the same mistake. What? Mom, come on, seriously. I am being serious. You both need to marry rich. Mom, shouldn't you care more about us actually being in love with the person we're marrying? Besides, I'm not struggling myself. I make enough to support myself and eventually a family with my husband. Well, how much does Mason make? I'm not sure. You're not sure? And you've been dating him this long? What if he's poor or something? What? Mom, come on. You can't just say that about people. What? Why not? Because how would you feel if someone wrote you off because of what's in your bank account? Think about when you were supporting me and Hannah. Could you imagine if people stuck their noses up at you because you were struggling? People did, and they had every right to. Whoa, wait, you can't be serious. I am being perfectly serious. So then that's all you care about? Money? Not whether I'm happy or whether Mason is a decent man? I don't just care about money, dear. I care about you and Hannah. That's why I care so much. I'd rather be happy with someone who isn't rich than be miserable with a wealthy man. So Mason doesn't make a lot of money. What? No, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, so then Mason does make a lot of money. Stop, seriously. Can we just focus on Hannah? She's devastated right now. Yes, I know. It's all Owen's fault. The man can't commit to a haircut, let alone a woman of Hannah's caliber. Right. Okay, well, Mason and I will probably pop in to cheer her up. Maybe take her out. Very well, dear. I love you very, very much.
Hey, babe, what time are we picking up Hannah?
Around 6:30 p.m.
Okay, great. My last meeting should wrap up around 3. That gives us enough time to get her something.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Hey, it's the least I can do. I just feel so bad, you know? I can't imagine breaking up with your fiance, period. Let alone in front of your family via text.
Yeah, that was harsh of Owen. But now I feel like my mother is being overbearing.
How so?
Well, it won't be long until she plays matchmaker.
Oh, yeah? What kind of men does Miss James want for her daughters? Do I cut it?
Basically, she just wants us to marry rich in the same way that mothers did in the 1700s.
So, I'm your mother's dream come true then?
Not that she knows, yes, but more importantly, you're my dream come true.
Ah, how romantic. You still haven't told her about my work, have you?
No? I mean, I told her you work in tech.
Nice. Vague. But you didn't tell her I own and operate one of the most used apps in the country?
Nope, definitely didn't mention that little fact. And most used?
Hey, I'll have you know that we're the 10th most used app.
That's actually kind of impressive. You got me there. Too bad I don't use it.
Well, it is a dating app, so I'd be concerned if you used it.
Okay, well, let's hurry and cheer up my sister and then go on our trip. A weekend in the mountains is like my dream come true.
They're only a couple of hours away.
I'm a busy gal. You'd think the office would run itself.
No, very true. What would that makeup brand do without their office manager?
Probably drowned. Hey, Hannah Banana. Mason is insisting that I ask whether or not you actually like the bracelet. Yeah, it fits like a glove. Or a bracelet. Whatever. But really, y'all didn't have to do this. Nonsense, it's our pleasure. We just wanted to put a smile on your face. But this charm bracelet must have cost an arm and a leg. You didn't need to blow all this on me. Yes, it cost Mason's leg and my arm. Are you sure it's okay? Yes, we're sure. Right. How's your weekend in the mountains going? Oh, it's beautiful. Mason really outdid himself. He booked us at this romantic chateau, and yesterday we spent all day at the ski resort, then the spa, and today we're shopping in the little mountain town. Whoa, really? Dang, what's the occasion? What? Well, no offense, but he did buy me a cheap bottle of champagne. For him to drop money on a bracelet and this trip, there must be some occasion. Is it your guys' anniversary or something? No. Wait, is this normal? What? Wait, is Mason loaded? Of course not. Are you sure? 'Cause how else are you paying for all of this? I got a promotion at work. Shut up, really? Yeah, I got it last month. Why didn't you tell anyone? I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it's not like Mason is rich or anything. In fact, I'm paying for the trip. Wait, you're paying for the trip? Yes? Well, why couldn't Mason? I mean, I don't know. Dude, please don't tell me that you're paying for Mason's bills and things. What? OMG, is Mason really poor or something? Why are you with him if you can't pay the bills? Whoa, okay. This has gone off the rails. What? I don't know. I guess I'm just wondering where all this money is coming from. I was always convinced you'd marry rich, so I guess it's sort of a letdown that you didn't. Why is everyone so obsessed with knowing how much Mason makes? Shouldn't we all care about whether he's a good man or whether he treats me right? I mean, I guess. You look plenty happy. I'm just confused. Well, you don't need to know everything. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, geez, calm down. I gotta go. We're going to sample some fudge, I guess. Okay, thank you for the bracelet. Now that I know that you were the one that bought it. I don't know how to tell my family.
Good morning to you too, love.
I'm sorry, I'm at work and I'm freaking out.
About telling your family we're engaged? Shouldn't this be something exciting to tell them?
Yes, I'm excited. Like, absolutely insanely excited, and I love you so much.
But I'm just worried is all.
You don't think it's too soon after Hannah's fiance broke up with her?
Okay, yeah. I could see how engagements would be a sore subject. It's only been a couple of weeks. Damn, maybe I should have thought to wait. But I had been planning that trip and the proposal for months.
I'm so happy you proposed. It was perfect. I'm happy you didn't wait. That's not the problem.
Then what is the problem? Are you scared because this means that now your family will definitely know how much I make?
Yep, that's it. I'm sorry. I know you said you could handle it and it would be fine. But I'm still so scared to tell them.
I promise, it will be fine. They can't be that bad, right?
You don't know them as I do.
I suppose that's true.
Besides, I kind of already messed up.
What? How so?
Well, I really didn't want them to know, but then after meeting you at the dinner, they kept asking me about you. Specifically about how much you make.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I told you that money kind of makes them crazy. Anyways, I tried to steer away from the conversation, and I did. But then that made them think that I was changing the subject because I'm embarrassed you have no money.
Wait, what? I'm confused. You told them I don't have money?
No, I didn't. They just interpreted my silence on the matter like that.
Wow, they're quick to jump to conclusions.
Exactly. And then they thought you didn't have money. And when they thought you didn't have money, they just began attacking you and saying how disappointed they are in me.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I told you that it was bad.
Yeah, you did. I guess I just wasn't expecting them to suddenly turn on a dime. They really think about people like that? That people without money don't deserve respect?
Yep.
Wow, that's kind of crazy, considering what you've told me.
Exactly. And it's not like they're rich themselves. I just can't believe they'd have such a stuck-up attitude about it.
Well, at least I know they'll love me more now because I'm loaded.
Not the time to laugh. I'm seriously nervous.
Right, sorry.
You sure you still want to marry me? Even with a family like mine?
Hey, of course I still want to marry you. I can't imagine life without you. Besides, I'm marrying you, not your family.
Okay, I believe you.
So what are you thinking? Should we tell them?
Maybe. Let's wait a while.
Okay, yeah. We'll go at your pace.
I seriously love you. You know that, right?
I kind of figured when you said yes. I love you too.
Okay, I actually got to start work now.
Okay, I love you.
Hey, honey, it's been a while since the dinner. Hannah and I were thinking, that we should have a family dinner, just the three of us. Oh, why only the three of us? Well, we just wanted to talk to you. About what exactly? I'm sure it can wait for dinner. Okay, well, if it's a family dinner. Yes, it's been nearly 2 months since that awful last dinner. Yeah. Well, if it's going to be a family dinner, then I guess Mason will have to be there too. Nonsense. Mason isn't family. This should just be between us. Well, Mason should be considered family now. Why is that? What? We're engaged. What? Yes, Mason proposed and now we're engaged. Since when? Well, actually, a couple of weeks ago. What? Why didn't you tell us? I just wasn't ready. I can clearly see why. What? Do I have to spell it out for you? Yeah, you kinda do. I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait, shouldn't you be happy for me? I'm getting married. I would be if you weren't so insensitive. Insensitive? How am I being insensitive? Now I'm really confused. You know perfectly well what happened to your sister less than 2 months ago. You were there when Owen sent the text saying that he couldn't marry Hannah. You surely remember how devastated she was. It was terrible. Yet here you are, waving your supposedly happy relationship in her face. What? I'm not waving my relationship with Mason in her face. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, really? Then explain to me why you've gone and gotten engaged less than 2 months after. You must really be desperate to prove me wrong. Prove you wrong? What do you mean? I mean, the only reason you said yes was because of our fight. You mean where you insulted Mason just because you thought he was poor? Exactly. You just want to prove your stupid point about not caring about money, as if that makes you a better person than me or your sister. What? That's not why I said yes to Mason? Oh, really? Then why did you say yes? Why would you put your sister, not to mention me, through this? Again, I have no idea what you're talking about. I said yes because I love Mason and want to spend the rest of my life with him. Don't be so stupid. Why would you throw away your entire life for a man like him? I thought you liked Mason. I did until your sister told me the truth. What? What did Hannah say? She said that you ended up paying for that trip. Probably the trip he proposed to you on, correct? I didn't pay for the trip. What? Then who did? Does it matter? Yes, it does. I need to make sure that each daughter of mine is going into the right relationship. Why can't you just be happy for me? I'm getting married. Mom? Hello? Are you being serious right now? What? What's going on? You got engaged? After I was left by my fiance. Sheesh, I thought you were my sister. Wait, what? Do you want me to not get married? I thought you would be happy for me. I thought you liked Mason. Yeah, until I found out he was mooching off of you. Honestly, what do you expect? That he'll stick around after you've spent all your office manager money? What? What is going on with everyone? Did Mom tell you I was engaged? Yes, she did. And a good thing, too, or else you would have never told us. Not after our dinner. Our family dinner? What were y'all going to talk to me about? Mason, duh! What? Yeah, we were going to convince you to break up with him. Why the heck would you do that? Because he's obviously not a good man. What? Because you both think he doesn't have money? Exactly. Why do you both care so much about money? Why can't you just listen to us? You're making a mistake. You're going to regret this for the rest of your life. Excuse me? Why can't any of you just be happy for me? Mason is an amazing man who loves and respects me so much. He is literally my #1 supporter and believes I can do whatever I put my mind to. That doesn't matter if he's getting rich. Stop being so stupid. Don't you care about this family? What does caring about this family have to do with me marrying Mason? Well, how else are you going to support us? What? You were always supposed to be the one to marry rich, but now you're letting us down. We wanted you to be the breadwinner, but I guess you're not a decent sister. You don't care about me or Mother's future at all. Are you serious? God, I can't even stand talking to you right now. I'm with Mom now and she's barely consolable. Don't text me ever again. Okay, enough, both of you. How dare you speak to your own mother like that? After everything I've done for you, I tried to raise you to be a good person, but here you are, ruining not only your life but ours as well. My engagement has nothing to do with you or Hannah's future. Just let me be happy. Why can't you be happy for me? I don't understand why you're both so obsessed with money. We wished you cared more. Then you would see how terrible of a mistake you're making marrying Mason, who doesn't even have any money. He's not rich. Why are you marrying him? You're breaking your poor mother's heart. No, wait. No daughter of mine should do this to me. And no sister would get engaged right after her younger sister was dumped. You should be ashamed. Mason isn't poor. He owns a tech company. He's the richest man in this city. What? Mason has millions upon millions of dollars. And I'm sick and tired of you being so obsessed with money. Why haven't you told us this? You kept it from us? Yes, because I know you'd go crazy. You lied to us after putting us through all of this? My God. You're getting married to a millionaire? Give your fiance to your younger sister or stop calling me Mom. Okay, hi, Karen. All good? Huh? Don't be silly. Just give Mason to your younger sister to marry. Why would I ever do that? Because you lied to us and you've been such a terrible sister? It's the least you could do. Really? Because I think it's to get as much money as you can. You know me. You know you aren't seeing a single cent of what is soon to be Mason's and I's money. You would do this to your own mother? Berate her like this? You just said to choose, and I'm choosing. You're not my mom anymore. You're Karen. And personally, I'm not a big fan of Karens. Just stop. Stop being such a stupid child. Marry Mason. Then we can finally be rich like we deserve. No. What? Now you don't want to marry Mason? No, I'm marrying Mason. But the only thing you deserve is to be cut out of my life. For good. You wouldn't dare. I am your mother. I only want what's best for you. No, you just want money. Well, fine. I'll send you $20. You'll have your money. You just won't have me as your daughter anymore. I am disowning you. You can't do this. It's already done. Goodbye, Karen. Me and Mason's wedding ceremony was featured in Vogue. Now that I didn't have my family to worry about, we went as extravagant as we could for our wedding. Some of the nation's wealthiest CEOs in tech came by, which brought a lot of press to the wedding as well. My mother showed up and tried to get in, but security wouldn't let her pass the threshold. When she started hitting and screaming, they had to detain her overnight in a nearby jailhouse. Freed from my money-obsessed family, I finally feel like I can indulge in the finer things in life.